Hey there, YouTubers. The Utopian here again. Let me light up my pipe. Turn the mini hurricane off. Thought I'd make a video response to ammohead73s giveaway. And let's see. He had a lot of different things that you could do for the giveaway. One was show a favorite knife, and this is one of my favorites, not because it's a fancy knife, although it looks sharp. I have to clean it up a little bit. Got some Rusty's rags on it. But it is a Case XX. I'm sure you can't see it on the tang there on this camera, but well, anyway, take my word for it. Case XX, and it's one I found in my dad's stuff, so it's kind of an heirloom, I guess. Just fun to have. You also show your favorite gun. Well, this has got to be it. Double barrel 16 gauge Stevens, model 235. Nice shoot gun, accurate. A bit heavy, but not bad. And me, I like anything old, just like me. Whoops, pardon me. Get that set down there. I was going to show you something else. This is nothing to do with the contest, but another little hobby of mine. Model railroading. I don't know how well you could see that there. Good old GP9 engine, Northern Pacific. I love the Northern Pacific. I live on the old Northern Pacific main line between Pasco and Spokane, Washington. Main Street of the Northwest. Show you one more little car here. My wife got me for the fun of it. Dutch Master cigars. I wish I was smart enough to figure out how to reverse this so the words aren't reversed. But anyway, there's a series of 4 cars. I have to get the other 3. I think one's Roy Tan, and can't remember what the other 2 were. Anyway, showed you that about the trains because it leads up to the joke I'm going to tell you, which is another part of his contest. Little Timmy came in one day and he said to his mom, he said, "Mom, I've got a question for you." And she said, "All right, what is it?" He said, "If big dogs can have little dogs and big cats can have little cats, why can't big trains have little trains?" And his mom didn't know what to say and said, "You're going to have to ask your dad." All right. Well, Dad came home from work and Timmy said, "I got a question, Pop." "Okay, what is it?" "Well, big dogs can have little dogs and big cats can have little cats. Why can't big trains have little trains?" His dad said, "You're going to have to wait till you're older for us to explain that to you. Just don't worry about that right now. Just go out and play." Okay. Anyway, he went out and played. just happened that a week later, or a couple of weeks later, they were going on a little trip, going to see Grandma and Grandpa, and they were going by train. So everything's fine, and they're on the train there, and old Pop's back in the smoking lounge, and he's got his pipe out, and Mom and little Timmy are up in one of the coaches sitting there, and Timmy said, "Mom, I want an answer to the question now." She said, "What question?" And he said, "If big dogs can have little dogs, and big cats can have little cats, why can't big trains have little trains?" "Son, you're going to have to go back and ask your dad. I can't explain that one to you. He's back in the parlor car at the end of the train." And so little Timmy said, "All right." And he went back there, and all these guys sitting around with their pipes and cigars, and Timmy said, "Dad, I want an answer to my question now." And he said, "What question was that, son?" And Timmy said, "If big dogs can have little dogs and big cats can have little cats, why can't big trains have little trains?" And all the other guys got real quiet and kind of smiled. They were wondering what this old boy was going to say to his son. And all of a sudden he said, "Son, you see that conductor over there?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, he knows everything in the world there is to know about trains. You go and ask him that question." Timmy said, "Okay." So he went over to the conductor and tugged on his coat and said, "Sir, can I ask you a question about trains?" Well, he said, "Sure, son, you can ask me anything you want." And Timmy said, "Well, if big dogs can have little dogs and big cats can have little cats, why can't big trains have little trains?" And the conductor said, "Your pa sent you over here to ask me that, didn't he?" I said, "Well, yeah." Conductor said, "You go back and tell your pa that I said it's because the Great Northern always pulls out on time." Yeah, it's an oldie, but so am I. Anyway, that's about all I could think of for the giveaway. Sure appreciate the chance at it. And I'll get my ugly mug off of here. This is the Utopian, and I'll see you down the road.